it's Rogue. And recent DBD Twitter drama has shown me that most players of this game are absolutely completely unaware of how the banning system works for Dead by Daylight, what you can be banned for how long, and what happens if you get permabanned. So let me explain this to you as quickly as possible. You can get banned for multiple things. Vaguely, they fall into harassment, which I hope we all agree is very serious. Unsportsmanlike / griefing, which means bringing the killer to your teammates, siding with the other side, doing purposefully nothing, or preventing some players from playing the game. This is pretty hard to prove. We're gonna go back to that later. And then we have cheating, of course, which means literally using a third-party software to gain an advantage in the video game. Now, there are some third-party softwares that have been authorized explicitly by the devs, and that's Reshade, NVIDIA filters, crosshairs, and communication via Discord, Skype, or whatever other mean you want to use to communicate with your friends while you play. So this is not bannable, and again, a lot of people fall on this and they think Discord is bannable, and they think Crosshair is bannable. None of these things are bannable. When we talk about griefing and gameplay abuse and similar, we are not talking about teabagging, slugging, camping, tunneling, humping a survivor on the ground, teabagging in the exit gates, bringing map off. All of these things can be done. Like, there is like a giant text when you go reporting saying don't report teabagging, slugging, they are not bannable offenses. This stuff is part of the gameplay. You can accept it and move on, or you cannot, but that's on you. Anyway, the Twitter DBD controversy was about this. So in the gameplay abuse, if you remember, I said that there is preventing a player from playing the game or preventing the game from progressing. And this is pretty hard to prove usually, because how can you do this as killer or survivor? As killer, I can be, for example, spiteful and try to drag the game as long as possible by slugging everyone and letting everyone bleed out. If I do this on purpose, like I stream myself saying, yes, I'm gonna slug you because I just wanna drag out the game, which would be extremely stupid of me, then you can prove that, yes, I did it intentionally. And same on Survivor. If we just hide in lockers saying on our streams, I just want to drag this game until the server collapses, then yes, you can prove that I did that. But guess who does not do gens? Very new survivors that have no idea where the gens are, survivors that are scared of the killer. And you cannot really prove that they're not progressing the game wasn't for these reasons, unless again they say it, they post it somewhere, so you have like proof that they actually did it for that reason. And what do you do? Like, do you report them for what? For being scared? Of course you can't. The only way of reporting this and getting this banned is if the person is streaming. Then you go there, clip the VOD, fine. Now imagine if someone literally streams themselves doing this and posts this on Twitter. It's exactly what sparked the Twitter controversy. So a killer player showed a video of themselves purposefully body blocking a survivor in a corner for a very long time. Why, you may wonder? Well, because the survivors first didn't touch gens for a very long time. So the killer was like, well, you want me to waste my time? I'm gonna waste my own time, you fucker. Which, okay, like weird flex. And they body blocked the survivor in a corner until the other survivor, because there were two, finished the gens and game collapse started, blah, blah, blah. Again, a killer body blocking a survivor in a corner is one of the few things that you can actually prove is preventing the other side from playing the game without having their own POV. But the POV was actually available online, so it wasn't even required, to clip anything. They posted themselves. And behavior banned them for 2 weeks, which is a little bit weird. Usually your first offense is a 24 hours ban. But anyway, 2 weeks. This 2 weeks ban was upped to permanent in the span of like half a day. And you maybe wonder why. Of course, as logic suggests, it was not because they body blocked a survivor in a corner, but it comes out that in the past, on another account, this player had cheated. So, I really want to talk about what cheating is in this game, because from the answers to this threads to the post that this killer player made, it looked like most people really didn't have an idea of what cheating is in Dead by Daylight. Cheating is modding the game in any way that is not like the three programs that I stated at the beginning: crosshairs, Discord slash Skype slash whatever, and color filters. Everything else is bannable. Yes, I know that there was a time where changing the colors or textures of your skin to give yourself like shirtless Dion or whatever was okay, and you could do that. But once they discovered that people use this to make trappers or hacks trap like bright pink, they banned this. So you cannot mod your game that way. If you do, you get banned. But what the streamer was actually banned for the first time was giving themselves 60 specifically of every item, add-on, offering, everything, because they didn't want to start their account fresh from zero when they moved from console to PC. Now, I really don't want to be the scale of morality here, but if a player with 10,000 hours injects 60 of everything into their account, no one is going to know this, not even themselves. If a new player that is playing at floor MMR where no one has anything does the same, that's when you know this. So I think this was, yes, a significant competitive advantage in, at that specific point of their account. But it doesn't matter. It is bannable, it got banned, and Behavior's policy is that if you get banned, unless you get like PC banned, hardware banned, which means that you cannot access the game anymore from that hardware. So you have to buy a new PC if you want to play the game. If you get permabanned, like just as an account, you can make another. You can absolutely make another and play the game starting from scratch. But at your first offense, you get permabanned again, which is exactly what happened. This person cheated in the past, made another account, and on the new account, they never got banned for like over 4,000 hours, and then first strike, permaban. These are the rules. Please remember them because they are very, very strict. They don't always follow up on reports. I have reported multiple cheaters that were like literally speed hacking. There was no doubt about the fact they were cheating and they were never banned. Yes, that happens. But when they actually do ban you, they go all the way in. Little side note. If you think that the cheaters in this game are very few and far in between, you are wildly wrong. If you're talking about like speed hacking, yes, that's not super common. Like people flying around or going at Mach 10 speed, yes, that's not very common. Most cheaters do two things, usually both of these things, and I will tell you why I know. So they have not a speed hacking program, not something that makes them a flash, let's say, from weird angles or whatever. They have subtle hacks that show them the position and aura of everything in the map and the distance of these things from them. So they will always know where the killer is. I found out because one day I was playing Doctor. I was in a 4-lane. And it doesn't matter, how good or bad you are. If a doctor shocks you 20 times in a 4-lane, one of these is gonna hit. Like, it doesn't matter really how bad the doctor is. If you stay at the loop, you're gonna get hit. And I'm not joking. I literally shocked this person 20 times. And it's not that I didn't hit them. The shock, like they evaded the shock every time. That was very suspicious, no? So this person was not very good at hiding their cheats. To the point that after that, I added them because I was a little bit suspicious. And yes, after playing a couple of games together, they showed me their screen and they were doing exactly this. This thing apparently is sold with a mod that also allows you to have every cosmetic unlocked and put every cosmetic on every character. I think this is limited to like same sex. So you can put male cosmetics on males and female cosmetics on females, but you can do that. And you're the only one that's going to see it. So if you put like a Fung skin on your mag, you're the one that's going to see the Fung skin on the mag, while the killer is just going to see like the mag skin that you had equipped before, I assume, or the basic skin. I have no idea about that. So yeah, this is super common. And I don't think I have to be the one explaining to you, that if you get free cosmetics while everyone has to grind for them, that's an advantage. Not a competitive advantage, of course, but yes, that's an advantage. Like, why do I have to grind? Why you can get them just for free? And I don't think I have to be the one telling you how impactful it is to see the aura of everything every time, right? You would be shocked of how many people just candidly commented that, yes, they use these mods on an online copy of the game. Why not? So you know when we say like, oh, DBD is full of cheaters right now? No, apparently DBD is full of cheaters all the time. I I will leave you with that.